The Super Eagles have done it again. So after an interesting run of form in the group stage of the Africa Cup of Nations, we had the privilege to show ourselves without a benefit of doubt. Like, we flew and we got the scores in flying colors, having to win our game 4-0 against Mozambique. I mean, I hope that at the end of the day, South Africa were able to wait for Mozambique in the airport so that they can take the same flight flying back home. Because it is obvious. It is obvious how South Africa has also are qualified for the World Cup, and they just dropped out of the round of 16 on this one. So of course they should be able to go home with Mozambique. This was a game that we came out fully. We were we were we were so zealous. We had so much zeal. We had so much energy, so much tactical, you know, very well tactical planned game. Yes, we were everything in this game. We played a very good game, and this one excellent. Uh, we can mark ourselves fantastic and 100% on this game. Yes, the first goal came from Ademola Lookman and Akko Adams assist. What a goal from Ademola Lookman. Ademola Lookman so far has been on an incredible run of form this season in the AFCON African Cup of Nations. Of course, Akko Adams with a very beautiful assist too as well. And then Victor Osimhen, the Mr. Magic Man, the the bond, the boss of the team, the the anchor of the team, the leader, the leader actually. And if they are to change a captain handband, I guess the next person that it could go to should be Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen was actually fantastic in this game. I mean, you could see the hunger, the zeal in him. You could see that even when we were at least 3 goals up, he still needed more goals. He still needed more action. He still needed us to score more goals. He still needed more goals. He just wanted us to wrap them like back to back. Like, and that's the best thing because in few games, even in the group stage, before even the Africa Cup of Nations, we see that where our energy lies mostly is in the attack. And when we push for the attack, we make our game fantastic. And so sometimes, at times, we get caught off guard at times in the back, and then maybe tend to concede some goals. And at the end, you know, if that is when we are the attack in front of the defenders are not always sharp. But in this game, we were just everywhere. We were just doing a lot. Even so far in the AFCON in the group stage, so far we are the team with the highest goal scores in this Africa Cup of Nations. Fantastic record for us, and of course, Victor Osimhen, Lookman, and the rest are looking forward to get some of the highest number of goals in this AFCON qualifiers. Of course, in this Africa Cup of Nations, it's a fantastic one. And if you look at the record, the last time we scored up to 4 goals in the Africa Cup of Nations, that was about 2013 or so. I mean, we went ahead to pick it up. So who knows what can happen next in the Africa Cup of Nations? Because so far it has brought so much entertainment for us, even to the extent that sometimes you might even forget that there are other, of course, matches going on in the Premier League and the rest in the other games in European League and other. So it's just fantastic, fantastic. I mean, we just played this game without. We were so relaxed. We had our fun. In fact, at some point, it was like we were playing against ourselves because Mozambique at some point got lost in the game totally. They were just giving the ball. We were winning second balls, third balls, fourth balls. The midfield totally collapsed for Mozambique, and then we dominated the midfield. We controlled the tempo of the game. We enjoyed football yesterday night, both the fans and even both the team. And of course, let's not forget Victor Uwobi. Victor Uwobi has been a fantastic baller, sensational in that midfield. He has been a marshal. He has been the man that has been, marshalling that midfield for us so far in this tournament. And if you saw the kind of passes he was stringing forward, like this is the kind of match we build from back, we take the ball forward, try to break in the defense, and then of course get something from there. But this guy was just doing it for fun. He was just stringing killer passes, dangerous passes into the top half, and of course, uh, those costs, those passes, and those the attack costs so much for the Mozambique. See, shout out to the three strikers ahead. We Lukman, of course, Victor Osimhen and Akon Adams. Akon Adams later getting a very wonderful goal at the late minutes later in this game, which Victor Osimhen, of course, scored a brace. So Ademola Lukman had two assists on this one with a goal. Yeah, with a goal, and while Akon Adams got a goal and two assists as well. So it was a very good one. Very, very, very good game. They were just the three players ahead were just fantastic. They were just too good to handle, too hot to handle, and of course, the midfielders. Let's not forget, of course, um, the midfielders. Our captain Didi Wilfredo Didi was fantastic too as well. So um, the midfield is working currently, and that is part of what is helping us. Let's not forget that. So it was a very beautiful game in all for Nigeria, and of course. We are in the quarterfinals now, and of course, let's see where we go from there. And of course, we'll be looking forward to play either DR Congo or Algeria, of course. So, which the game is currently going on now. So we are going to see who we are going to be playing next, and whichever who comes to play us for what we did, for what we played yesterday, we are ready. We are ready. Shout out to the Super Eagles. Peace out.